Now, you describe culture as how we do things around there. Now, that sounds really simple, but really profound. Can you help me unpack that a little bit? What does that mean?
Yeah, absolutely. So, a lot of times, if you get into the literature, there is so many definitions of culture floating around, some good, some not so good. A lot of them are very
Mhm.
complicated, though. And one of the things I found is actually in this book right here, a book by Dill and Kennedy, and it's called Corporate Cultures. And in this book, they actually, and this came out in the early 80s, by the way, so this has been around a long time, but they define culture as how we do things around here. And when I first came across that definition, it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, yes, that is what culture is. It's how we do things around here. And the reason why that definition has so much power, even though it's simple, is that it correlates culture to behavior. See, that's the big insight. Culture is the behaviors that you allow, that you repeat, and that you reinforce. And so if you walk into a group and they allow certain behaviors, they reinforce certain behaviors, and that's the way they do things around there, that is their culture. And I like that because it gets away from culture being aspirational. It gets away from culture being mission, vision, values. It gets away from culture being empty words that we say. Culture is actually all of the micro interactions, all of the micro behaviors added up over time. That's your actual culture. And when you define culture like that, it brings to life something that felt either fuzzy and ephemeral or academic. It brings it to life because anyone can say, that's how they do things around there. Or when you think about your own organization, you can pinpoint, that's how we do things around here. And it filters into every part of the organization. So it filters into how meetings are ran, right? Who speaks, who doesn't speak, what are the topics, how does collaboration happen or not happen? All of that is just how we do things around here. Those are all behaviors, how we treat each other as employees. Do we gossip? Do we play politics? Do we try to backstab? Do we try to take credit? Or do we actually want the group to get credit for the breakthrough? Do we want to hold other people up? Those aren't just fuzzy cultural things. That's behavior. That's how we do things around here. So if you want the simplest, but I think also the most powerful definition of culture, it's simply how we do things around here.